actually on the air. Yeah, and I was getting calls from real viewers in Boston and in the surrounding environs. Am I correct, Left-Handed Bob? And people were beginning to send us videos. Now, isn't that wonderful? Am I crazy or what? I mean, did this really happen? Sometimes when something you've been waiting for so long actually happens, I mean, you almost can't appreciate it. You've been through it so many times in your head, imagining it being great, and then you imagine it being awful, and then whatever. You got all kinds of nightmares and all kinds of things, and then the real thing seems like another dream. Folks, Bostonians, I've wanted to put this show on for a long time. It's what I've been working for years. Through my failed marriage, through my divorce, my kids, my lost jobs, my bounced checks, all the credit cards, and the people calling me all the time wanting my money back. And now, through all the wires and the hard disks and everything that's happening, half of me is so excited I feel like I'm going to explode like the Hindenburg. And the other half is positive that at any minute, the fun police are going to crash down the door and take it all away from me. There's nothing in this world more frightening or risky than trying to turn a dream into reality, folks. As long as it's just a dream and you never show it to anyone, oh, you're safe. That's very, very safe. No one can laugh at you as long as you just keep it in your head. Your friends won't give you that look of pity. Oh, man, and that's the worst. It's like getting a Ginsu knife in the heart and the vegetable peeler that they throw in there for free. But, folks, as long as you don't share that dream, don't try to make it into something real, then nothing ever happens. There must be enough unknown dead genius poets and inventors out there to fill Yankee Stadium. Although they wouldn't sell much popcorn that day, I guess. And most of them died unknown because they were afraid of being embarrassed. They were afraid they might make a mistake. Okay, folks. I've made a lot of mistakes in the first week, and I'll make more this week. This whole show may go down before the end of the hour. Who knows? We may blow the circuits out. But they're honest mistakes, folks. And I'd rather do that than sit around drinking Yoo-Hoo and listening to my bladder swell while I watch the game of the week. How about you? You willing to take the risk of looking like a fool to make your dream wake? Because if you are, my friends, chances are pretty good you'll be flying real high someday. I guess that was real, huh? I'm pretty sure I'm not dreaming now. Go on, pinch me, but not too hard. I gotta get to work here. Okay, Left-Handed Bob, let's roll that intro.
Away, Jack.
Okay, let's get this show on the road. Full steam ahead. Dive.
The town square's gone without a train. The general store's a burger place. The bandstand and the baseball lawn, they used to be here. Now they're not. Oh, you can't stroll down Main Street anymore. The picture show is out of bounds. The local mugger's on his rounds. You can't just walk down Main Street nowadays. The coffee shop is full of nuts. The cars that fill the roads with rust, and you don't want to go there anyway. But here within our shadow world, the Main Street flag is now unfurled. There's room for every boy and girl, yes, every boy and girl. Join us in our shadow play. Tomorrow has become today, and we kept the pins of yesterday. Come play with us, come play. From now on, Main Street's in your head. We dream in distance falls away. We dream in a place to stay. From this day on Main Street's in your mind. Your dreams will be important here. The weather's fine, the air is clear. So come along and join us every day. Step right up, boys and girls. Step up, come on and get your fill. It's time for M. Jack Steckel's 21st Century Vaudeville.
Hi, I'm Colin Powell, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. My advice to students has always been to finish school and don't use drugs. It's the only way to get ahead. With support from family and friends, I was able to resist the after-school temptations that could have prevented me from getting my diploma and going to the top. You can do it too. Fight those temptations by surrounding yourselves with friends who believe drugs are stupid. Smart people choose diplomas, not drugs. Be smart.
Yes, hello. Hello. This is Uncle Jack calling in live from San Francisco. But you can just call a local Boston number there, 617-742-8962. That's the one that gets you on the air. Give us a call, folks. This is live. This is not Memorex. This is not a dress rehearsal. This is your opportunity to shine, to take center stage on the vaudeville, electronic vaudeville stage tomorrow, and take on a character. Learn a little improv. Send in your videotapes. That's right, we play videotapes and all them 9-yard stuff. So give us a call. We got a green room full of crazy people here, and we're waiting to get your call. And it's a local call. All right, I got all the complaints last week. Nobody wants to call San Francisco, right? You only want to call local. So if you're in the 617 area code, it is a local call. That's right. Okay. We're going to go on to a Bally Cat here. We've got a beautiful cat on the way. Hello, Bally Cat. Bally Cat. Oh, Bally. My goodness. Just enjoying the show from your usual perch on top of the catnip there.
Yes, what's your grandmother's house, Jack?
Oh, my grandmother's house? Well, what? Why did you do that? You know Grandma doesn't like to watch the show. She can't stand me. She thinks I'm just a big blabbermouth, you know?
She thinks that you're fantastic, Jack, but she doesn't know the deepest secret like I do.
Oh, yes, the deep secret. The secret of my failure and my success. My big mouth.
Everyone knows you like dogs, Jack.
And I like dogs, too. I love dogs.
But you have a secret desire to love cats, Jack.
Yes, I love cats, and cats are beautiful. So as a beautiful cat up on top of the Boston perch there, looking down upon the waves, upon the sea, your little cat brain goes into sleep and begins to twitch and twitter. But through the magic of television and high technology, we are able to pierce that brain, and the dreams come forth, and they go out over the airwaves like mysterious REM movements from some subterranean limbic brain. And they go into the video, the telepathic video fusion of the future, now happening as we flow into the next video. Mind phaser, folks, from Frontline Assembly. These crazy Canadians ready to roll. People think that that Frontline Assembly is really the same one as
of capabilities commanded by a combination of software and data systems. Jesus! At days like this,
Wow. There you go, folks. Mind Phaser from Frontline Assembly. Heavy duty. Sometimes referred to as another band, Intermix. Yeah, they're definitely the alter ego of Riss Filber and Bill Lieb. And this video was directed by Rod Chong, who had done clips from The Blade and the award-winning Mind Phaser. It contains scenes from the Japanese film Gunhead, and it's a high-paced video perfect for clubs and any kind of other exciting little places you want to show this. And we also mentioned that this clip was funded by the Canadian government. Oh, thank you, Canadian government. We got a PSA here. Let's roll it.
A crash. Someone was hurt. A bystander made the right call to emergency medical services. But the nearest rescue team was unavailable, already on the way to what turned out to be an inappropriate call, a non-emergency. The dispatcher called another EMS team further away. But would they make it in time? EMS is for medical emergencies. Know when to make the right call.
All right. Are we back here? We got Tommy. Hello, Tommy the Fish.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Tom. Oh, look at you. Look great.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I'm looking a little pudgy. What do you think?
I think you're looking good. You know, we're all a little tired, a little stressed out, you know. I mean, up above the ocean, underneath the ocean, above the waves, you know. So
I hear what you're saying, man. I got to tell you, I really don't want you to make that shipment. I'm telling you. Right now, don't make it.
Well, I wasn't going to, except the fact that I knew you were in such a hurry for it. I wanted to get it in your little fins as quickly as possible.
No, man, no. I mean, nothing's worse for me than to see you taking 85 tons of frozen halibut to market, man. I mean, it's starting to smell because it's defrosting. I really don't want you to take it there.
I've got a warehouse. Look now, Tommy, hear me out here, okay? I know you don't want to hang above the water too long because you don't breathe this stuff, okay? But look, I got a warehouse full of wiggle dries and I got a warehouse full of halibut, and one of the other's got to go. So you ain't gonna take the halibut, you got to take the wiggle dries. Have you ever tried a wiggle drive?
Oh, man, I've had, you know, they taste like gunk. I'm telling you, man, there's just no flavor to them at all. There's no sustenance. It drives me nuts when you have second-class fish that are frozen, man. You should have fresh fish. And anyway, you should feed them. You shouldn't be feeding them or something anyway, man.
Oh, well, you know, okay. I grant I didn't feed them right, and they don't taste right and everything, but how about a little garlic? Now, I find you put a little garlic in anything, it makes it taste better. So is that where you take the shipment?
I don't know, man. I don't have a good gut feeling about this, man.
Oh.
What are you going to do? What can you do for me if I do take this?
I'll tell you what, Tony. I'll tell you what I'll do. If you take the halibut off my hand, you take them down to the bottom of the ocean, okay?
Uh-huh.
All right, now you get rid of them. Just get them out of the warehouse. I don't care how you do it, Tony. You gotta do it. They're gonna screw me, Tony. They're gonna take everything I've got. They're gonna ruin the wiggle drive.
So I sense that I'm kind of in a good negotiating position here. What are you going to do for me if I do this favor for you?
So you're going to hold me over a barrel, so to speak. You're going to put me on the hook and the line and yank it all around, right? That's what you're going to do. You're embarrass me for all these Bostonians who are waiting to see Jack Steckel sail live from San Francisco to fall all over and flop all over the deck like I'm some kind of a wiggle fish.
I'm telling you right now, man, it's up to you. I mean, I can help you out here out of this situation that you have gotten yourself into.
Tony.
Or I can, given a little persuasion, help you get out of all this problem. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Tony, I don't want to beg. I don't want to beg a fish. I look ridiculous, a man my age, 52 years old. My ex-wife's probably watching. But I'm begging you, Tony. You gotta help me get rid of these halibuts.
Do you think you can kind of scratch my dorsal fin a little bit?
Scratch your what?
My dorsal fin, man. I got an itch.
Okay, I'll scratch your dorsal fin, Tony. But I'm telling you, this is really humiliating
Oh,
me.
man. Oh, that feels good.
Oh, Tony.
Oh, man. Oh, that's awesome, man. You did such a good... I'll do anything for you, man. You want me to take the halibut? I'll take the halibut off your hands.
That's all we can show here, folks. We can't show anything else. There's other things that I have to do on live television.
Oh, man, you are just awesome, man. I'm telling you to all my fish friends.
Oh, well, thank you, Tony. You're wonderful, and I appreciate you getting all these halibut off my hands here. And
Oh, no problem, man.
The place will smell better, and we'll have a lot more room for the videotapes. You know, in your own way, Tony, you're a big contributor to the future of interactive television.
Well, I appreciate that, man. I really do. Thank you very much. I wish the best in the show for you, man.
All right, now, I want you to go down. I want you to go down under the sea, and I want to see you next week again. You take a big gulp of air, all right?
All right. You don't take a dive, man.
All right, Tony. All right, Tony! Woo! That's terrific. That's Tony, the performing thespian fish, ladies and gentlemen, holding me hostage once again in front of all you people. And I'm terribly sorry. I have to grovel every now and then, but that's the nature of live TV. You know all those apocryphal stories at the beginning when the people got knocked out and the refrigerator doors wouldn't open in the commercial? That's what it's like, folks. So come on up and give Jack a hard time, and let's clear off some of these wiggle dries and some halibut, and next thing you know, we're going to get some work done on this show. It's time for a new video called You Are Here by Nick Gorski. There you go, ladies and germs. That's the wonderful and fabulous, the great Nick Gorski from the San Francisco Video Underground coming to you live over the phone lines. This is Jack. This is Jack Steckel. And we got Cindy coming in there. Folks, the people who create these videos have created them to get a response from you. And you can call us. I'll call the number on the screen right down there. We're live. I'm live. This is not a dress rehearsal. This is Jack. This is Crazy Jack. And I'm sorry. I'm trying to redeem myself. You see, I spent so many years isolated working over soldering guns and building a lot of heat-seeking garbage, and I'm trying to reconnect us all up again, and it's your opportunity. Call that number down at the bottom of the screen. It's a local call, folks. I'll pick up the tab. Don't worry about it. 742-8962 gets you in the green room. And send in your videotapes and give us a call. And let us know what you think of the show, and don't be shy. You won't get on the air right away. You'll meet all these nice people, and they'll make sandwiches for you, and if you're a fish, or you're a frog, or you're one of our crazy characters, our hundreds from the video jukebox database here, if I can push the right buttons, that will get you going, and we'll put you in a digital mask, a computer puppet. It's modern. It's everything they talked about in those magazines. It's happening. And it's happening right there in your hometown. And everybody knows about it. Oh, the cat's out of the bag, and Cindy's got... Hey, Cindy! Cindy cat. Hey, how you doing?
Just fine. You know what? I just got back from the Fairmont visiting Bill Clinton.
Yeah?
My owners took me up there, and boy, those carpets looked great. I wanted to scratch them to bits.
Oh, yes, those beautiful red carpets they got down there, and they're so clean. There's, like, no cat hair on them, and so it's like virgin territory.
Virgin territory? What do you mean no cat hair? Gee, Jack. But anyway, you know what? I asked him about socks.
Yeah? Oh, yes?
And he definitely said that Socks was the president of cats.
Is that right?
Yeah.
President of cats. Well, that's great. Well, we should have him on the show sometime,
Definitely.
Maybe he could host the show.
And also, I asked him about legalizing catnip so that the cats can buy it instead of the humans, because they keep going to the store and buying this horrible stuff.
3 cheers for that. Absolutely. Legalize
they
this
keep
stuff.
bringing back this horrible stuff, and we keep, of course, trying to tell them how to do it, and they don't know how to bring back the good stuff. Go to a health food store, That's
Absolutely.
where the good stuff is.
Yeah. They legalize it. Tax it like booze. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Legalize catnip and let the cats buy it.
Absolutely. You get the cats out there, we get the dogs out there, we're going to have them on the carpets, and who knows, maybe we'll have like a peaceable kingdom. You ever think of that, Cindy?
That sounds like a good idea,
Yeah, cats and dogs together, all talking to each other, and they're communicating over the phone lines or whatever the heck they're doing, huh?
Yeah, that would be fun. We could even get together with dogs, dare I say it, and help them legalize dog nip.
Dog nip? Now that's a great idea. Hey, this thing's turning
We could create dog nip.
A dog nip. Now, what would that be like?
I don't know. Whatever, it's like how catnip is. We can try and create something for the dogs.
Well, tell me about catnip. What's it like when you sniff that catnip? I see you rolling all over the floor, but what's going through your head?
Oh, what's going through our head when we're on catnip?
Yeah.
Oh, it's kind of like, I guess when humans smoke, that stuff.
Oh, yeah, like poppy seeds or whatever.
Something like that, yeah. It's kind of like that. They get kind of silly and want to eat a lot.
Yeah, I get the same effect when I hover over my soldering iron for too long, I get a little dizzy in the head. I get a little funny. I start thinking about doing interactive television live in Boston, stuff like that. I get really crazy.
Yeah, but, it's crazy works.
It does. You know that? Crazy works. You got it, Cindy. And the cats are right, and the dogs are right, and some of the humans are right, too, because I know there's some crazy humans out there just dying to call in.
Definitely.
And talk to you in the green room.
So let's get those crazy humans on the air, too.
Absolutely. So, Cindy Cat?
Yes?
I thank you for giving me your beautiful eyes again.
Thank you, Jack.
And your pretty little nose.
Thank you, Jack.
And I want you to go back to sleep after the show and curl up for the night, because that howling out there in the alley has got to stop, honey.
I'll try, Jack.
I mean, the first time was okay, but it's getting old fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Okay, well, what I'll do is try and take it somewhere else.
simply means
Okay.
the human body extending
That
to the
way you can get
universe.
some sleep.
Yeah, well, here we go.
And
We
G
got a video
means
now.
a tree
All right, it's
growing
about-
with roots
about
and
Taiji
branches
dancing.
relating to heaven and earth, human being integrating. This is why the movement of Taiji begins like this. We relate to heaven and earth and use the human body to connect. Taiji is basically our own human being relating to the ultimate, the great universe, to sky, to earth, to the garden, to ocean, to everything around us. When we gather all the greatness and come back to our own self, that's Taiji.